Shannon's birthday. This is Keith's school presentation for language arts on Alfred Hitchcock. You're on, Keith.
Have you ever had the feeling that someone was stalking you in the shower? You probably know what that movie's from. That one scene turned millions of people into sponge baths. Good morning, Mrs. Culpin class. My speech is on the well-known master of suspense, Alfred Hitchcock, and his movies. Alfred Joseph Hitchcock was born in 1899 and died in 1980. He started his career in 1920 in England. A Hitchcock film has the advantage of being enjoyable on several levels, as audiences throughout the world have known for several decades is indeed impressive and cannot be compared to any other filmmaker's thrillers. I was first inspired by Hitchcock when I saw The Birds. His movies always keep you on the edge of your seat and leave you hanging at the end with a mysterious twist. The movie I mentioned earlier was starring Anthony Perkins as Norman Bates, the psychotic owner of the Bates Motel in Psycho. The terrifying shower scene is when Marion Crane is taking a shower before retiring for the night. As she is bathing, a figure creeps into the darkness that appears to be the old, cranky mother of Norman. As the curtain swings open, Marion Crane is brutally stabbed to death by the old lady. Norman comes upon the bloody scene in an attempt to clean up his demented mother's crimes. Places Marion's body in the car, in her car, unaware that $40,000 is wrapped up among her belongings, and sinks the car in the swamp. Alfred Hitchcock made that one scene so terrifyingly memorable that people would be scared to take a shower for days. Hitchcock started off making silent melodramas, and when sound came around, people thought he was indeed an impressive filmmaker. Hitchcock was liked to use birds in his movies. He thought they were strange but mysterious creatures. Hitchcock was so mysterious that he'd come onto the set of a movie while being filmed as an extra the star might pass on the street. Hitchcock was so close to his cast members that during The Birds, he allowed Tippi Hedren's daughter, Melanie Griffith, to call him Uncle Hitch. Not many people were allowed to call him that. Alfred Hitchcock was the director, host, and narrator of Alfred Hitchcock Presents in 1955 to 1960, and the Alfred Hitchcock Hour 1961 to 1969. I hope you enjoyed my speech on Mr. Hitchcock. I'm going to leave you with a collage of clips I made from some of his movies. You have the option to leave the room or not. Viewer discretion is advised. Now sit back and relax and watch some of his greatest work. Pleasant dreams, or shall I say, nightmares.
Thanks, Keith. That was really good.
Flowers, photographs. can't condemn her own son, but I couldn't allow them to believe that I would commit murder. They'll put him away now, as I should have, years ago. He was always bad, and in the end he intended to tell them I killed those girls and that man, as if I could do anything except just sit and stare, like one of his stuffed birds. Oh, they know I can't even move a finger, and I won't. I'll just sit here and be quiet, just in case they do suspect me. They're probably watching me. Well, let them see what kind of a person I am. I'm not even going to swat that fly. I hope they are watching. They'll see. They'll see, and they'll know, and they'll say, why, she wouldn't even harm a fly.